My name is Valerie Lynn, and I wanted to make this quick testimonial on the Revital U products for my friend Simon. So first of all, I was a little bit weird about taking them because I am sensitive to caffeine, and I had told him that. I just said, well, what if the caffeine really affects me? I can't drink coffee that often because of that downside of it. It just makes me so loopy and just I react to caffeine so negatively. And he was like, look, I've had people that have said the same thing and they tried it anyway and it works differently for them. So I'm like, okay. So I started with the capsules. My mom and I both took them, and she noticed that she had lost some weight, but it wasn't just about the weight, it was about the measurement. And I noticed the same thing, but what I noticed even more was that my appetite was more controlled. I used to snack in the middle of the night, and I used to snack throughout the day. I'd even wake up in the middle of the night and start snacking on things. And once I started taking the Revital U capsules, that was one of the biggest things I noticed, that my appetite was totally under control and I didn't have that craving to snack anymore. And then along with that, I did notice, so around my tummy and everything, that the size went down. Not, weight, yes, but at the same time, it was more about the measurement. So my mom and I both noticed that, shrinkage. And then I also tried the coffee, and it tastes fine. I mean, I'm a fan of foofy coffee. I like to put the sugar and all that stuff in there. So, of course, it tasted perfectly fine after I made it the way that I wanted, and it's so easy. You don't even have to deal with the coffee pot. All you have to do is heat up some water, heat up milk, whatever you want to use, and then pour the little packet in there, or put a little, scoop of it in there, mix it up, put whatever you want into it, and drink your cup for the day. And I noticed that the caffeine did not affect me. I mean, yes, I felt like I was ready to take on the world, but not so anxious, and how caffeine makes you feel, and there was no crash from anything. I also just felt very clear with every single product. I've tried the cocoa, I've tried the I've tried the coffee, I've tried the cocoa, and I've also done the capsules, and with every single one I felt very clear and just focused all day long, and there was no crash. So coffee has a great flavor, and the caffeine had no negative effect on me. I just, and it works fast too. The capsules take a little bit longer because they're internal, but when you drink the coffee or drink the cocoa, it's instant that you just kind of feel awake. It's you kind of are dragging in the morning and you make your cup of coffee, and 10 minutes later you're ready to take on the world. And that is how I felt with the coffee and the cocoa. And the cocoa is delicious. I personally like things a little bit more bitter, so I added just some raw, straight up cocoa powder that was unsweetened to it, just to make it a little bit more bitter. But it has such a good flavor. It's rich, it's just creamy, it's really tasty. And all of them worked equally. They all have a few different ingredients that some of the other ones don't have, so you'll have to find what works for you. But I highly recommend trying all of them. Get some of the samples, and then get a monthly shipment of one, and then get some samples of the other ones. That's exactly what I did. I got a monthly shipment of the capsules, and then I bought some of the samples of the coffee and the cocoa, just so I could try everything. There is a risk-free trial. You can try for a whole month, and if you don't like it, you can get refunded. There is no sense in not giving it a shot. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get more focused, you're trying to have more energy, you're just trying to live the best version of you, the Revital U products do work. And I noticed when I didn't take them, I felt foggy, I felt tired, I just didn't feel that, that push that it just gave me. So, check them out. Get connected with my friend Simon. He can also help you with the business opportunity to be a promoter as well. I'm personally not. I just like the products. But get with him. Check him out. Revital U can help you in so many ways. Your finances, living a better lifestyle. So, that's it.